Welcome to Underkill TV. We're here in Swansea at the Seven Sins Festival, joined with Theia.
Hello, how you doing?
Could you all introduce yourselves?
I'm Kyle. I'm a guitarist and vocalist.
I'm Paul, the bassist.
I'm Jake, I play drums.
I was hoping you were going to say drums. We were worried if you weren't the drummer or nothing then. So where are you guys from then, and tell us a bit about your band then?
We're from BURTON, which is sort of the heart of the Midlands.
Yeah.
So we've travelled a few hours today. BURTON's the home of sort of brewing in the Midlands and Marmite. If that intrigues you, make of that what you will. And Theia, obviously. Yeah.
And how would you describe sort of Theia to anybody that's not heard the band before? Obviously, some of the viewers on Underkill TV, what would you describe the sound? Go on.
Just raw energy, loud, in your face, rock and roll. So,
Any sort of influences then? Go on.
All of our influences range from anything from AC/DC to Motley Crue, Def Leppard, anything really blues rock, really driving stuff like that.
So a classic sort of rock and roll vibe with...
Classic power trio, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And what's the plans? Have you got any sort of music out there that people can get hold of at the moment? Is there anything out there at the moment?
Absolutely. We recently released our second full album called Back in Line through Whoop-Dee-Fucking-Do Records, which might intrigue people. That's obviously a song from our first album, Take the Pill. So this second album is a solid representation of the current lineup,
Right.
which is the lineup we've gelled with, you know. So Jake joined us about a year ago. Things seem to have really rolled since then, snowballed. So if people want to check that out, it's on iTunes. You can get the CD from the website. And thanks to the pledge campaign we ran, we've managed to get that out there to a big audience already, which we're really, really happy about.
Seems a way forward, doesn't it, Pledge? I mean, it's giving people a chance, an even playing field, that you can put a bit in and get a bit back. That the artists actually see some money from it, like, don't you? You know,
Yeah.
It's a really good idea. I think, was it Ginger Wildup was the guy who really blew the doors off it, didn't he, with his 555 campaign about 6 years ago? And since that, like everybody, you've noticed the pledge, and I think it's a good thing. Do you agree?
100%. The way music is nowadays, it's so expensive to be in a band with running costs, merchandise, and if anything can go to help, then that's it. It's the way forward. It's got to be. There's no big pot of gold anymore. So if it comes from the fans, it's like pre-ordering the album. There you go. Thank you very much. And it's just a nice payback, for us to get something out there. So a lot of bands are doing it, and it's.
And it sort of goes and shows as well how sort of loyal your fans are then when you start seeing you hit your target and everything like that. Jake, would you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we hit our target pretty quickly, so it was an amazing feeling to get there that quickly. 8 hours, I think, to hit 100%, and then I think 210% in the end. Smashed. Yeah, we were really happy about that.
Humbling sort of experience to double your target what you set out with.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we didn't go into it thinking we're not going to do this. We were confident that we had something people wanted. I hope that doesn't come across arrogantly at all, but we believed in the album we were trying to make. But to keep checking back, and then in 8 hours, something like 6 in the morning since we started it, to see 100%, we couldn't quite believe it. Jaws were on the floor.
So where's the furthest somebody's bought? Is it been America or something like that, or where's or Skewer then I should say? Where's the furthest you've had to ship something to?
Well,
I think Australia was probably the furthest. A couple in Texas, all over really. I mean,
Texas,
getting a lot of that.
France and Europe, generally we've had some German takers in France. But yeah, America, Australia, which has been, when you see that coming up, the addresses you've got to ship to, you sort of go, that's amazing.
Yeah, how do they know about us?
Yeah, definitely.
So what's the plans for you guys now then? Obviously with people, can they check you out on social media? You've got Twitter and Facebook, things like that, yeah?
Definitely, we're on Facebook. It's Theia UK, Theia UK, because there are some other bands called Theia from Italy and America.
So, right there. Just
The three of us.
Just across there. Go that place. That's how you spell it, right there.
And Twitter is the same, Theia UK. So.
We know to promote it. And what's the plans for you guys for the rest of the year then? Anything? Are you coming back to Wales or anything? Or are you playing anywhere else throughout the UK?
We would love to be back in Wales. We're currently booking more dates for our Back in Line tour, which starts in September. So after sort of festival season has cooled down a bit, we'll be back on the road September time, pushing the album still. And if anywhere in Wales wants us, we will come and play.
Well, guys, thanks for having me. I know it's just a miserable, wet day in sunny Wales, not. I know you appreciate the time you're talking, and we hope to see you back in Wales, probably September time, maybe.
That would be great.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you guys, and wish you all the very best for the rest of 2017. This is Alistair from Underkill TV, signing out at the Seven Sins Festival with the boys from Theia.
Thank you. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Cheers, guys.